Guys, we are live and it is time to call a winner for our supercharged 1971 Chevelle. We're gonna do one last startup, a quick walk around, and then we're gonna get off here. We're gonna answer some of your questions, and then we're calling the winner of this supercharged 71 Chevelle, or $50,000 in cash. Start this baby up. Oh no, it's all you, bro. So if you guys have been following along for the last 3 months or so, we've done a ton of content on this beautiful 71 Chevelle. We got it dynoed, we got it washed, we've gone through this thing head to toe, and it's finally the day where we get to call the winner and give them the choice between this beautiful 71 supercharged Chevelle or $50,000. If you have any questions, Chris and I are gonna hop on, we're gonna answer anything you have, and then we're gonna jump off and we're gonna call that winner. So stick with us for a little bit and find out who it is. Get in this thing.
We're back from Facebook.
And so we're live on Facebook, we're live on Instagram, and we're here to answer any questions that you have about the sweepstakes, about RM10 behind us. And then we're going to call that winner of this car $50,000.
Yeah, we have a name from our sweepstakes company of the winner of RM10, which is this 1971 Chevelle supercharged, LSA supercharger on it, customized from tip to tail. The winner will get to choose between this car and 50 grand in cash. So we're going to make that call right after this live. So ask any questions that you might have, except for, am I the winner? Because we're not going to answer that one.
Well, I'll kind of I'm sure this question will come. How does the winner get selected? What's the process of all that? So it's been 10 days since the RM10 sweepstakes closed. The way it all works, as soon as the sweepstakes closes, we take all those entries, we send them over to Compliance Sweepstakes Services. Our man Don over there takes care of all those entries, tallies everything, and then randomly selects one lucky winner out of thousands of entries.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's totally third party. They're one of the oldest and most trusted sweepstakes companies in the nation, which is why we hired them to run our sweepstakes. They administer everything, make sure we're legal, licensed, bonded in all 50 states and Canada except Quebec. And they pull the winner totally at random. So we have nothing to do with that. They just email us the name, we make the call, and as of right now, it could be you.
We get to do the fun stuff.
We get to do the fun part.
They do all the work. We get the fun part of actually calling the winner. And then on top of that, we have to do the call off of the live. So we're gonna go, we're doing this live, telling you we're about to call the winner. Once we cut this off, we'll call that person. When they accept that prize, they will sign their documents with Don over at Compliance Sweepstakes Services. And then we can actually shoot out that full video, release the person's name, release their hometown, and then we will go out of our way and get them over here to either take their car or we will shoot them that cash.
Yeah, and we have to do that. It's just a legal requirement. We're not allowed to give out their information until they've actually technically accepted the prize. They have to fill out a little bit of paperwork, including a release that allows us to release their name, which is the reason why we can't do it on the live.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would.
So, any questions? We want to take some questions?
Young Joe, we got any questions?
How'd you guys get to be so fabulous?
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Well, I'm going to take that as a new thing. I didn't know I was fabulous.
I had no idea it was fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I got it from my mama.
There you go. It's nature, not nurture.
There you go. Anybody else?
Chantel Gilbert wants the first Canadian winner to happen on this one.
That would
Dude,
be
I'm ready,
amazing.
man.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, we're ready for a Canadian winner for sure.
That would be awesome.
Mostly just questions that you guys already answered in your explanation of how it works, but
and I know there's a ton of anticipation behind this car too. There's been a lot of
people
comments,
love this car. Rightfully so.
A lot of views on all of the stuff we've made. So there's a lot of people out there watching, waiting to find out if they're actually the winner. And I can't even imagine what they're all feeling like.
One of them is the winner.
One of them is the winner.
Is the crazy part. They're sitting there right now. going about their day, maybe watching this live right now.
Hopefully watching the live. Hopefully the phone is on. That's one big thing we forgot to say.
Yeah.
We're going to call, it's going to be my number, right?
Yeah.
So 707 number. It's going to be coming from a 707 number. And as soon as we cut this live off, we'll be calling that winner. So have your phone on, have that battery on. If you're at work, maybe take a break.
Yeah. Take a quick 5.
Quick 5. So what do we got?
We have any questions?
Cameron Hockenhull, I think, has been living under a rock for the past 3 months. Asked how many horsepowers are hidden in the ground.
Yeah, how many horsepowers? We actually made a cool video, Cameron, that you can go check out on any of our social media or on our YouTube or whatever. We took this thing over, had it tuned by our buddies at JBA right around the corner, and they put it on a dyno. And what was that final number we put up?
530, 580, 583.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was almost 600.
583. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's to the rear tires. This thing gets up, man. It's a beast of a car.
I think it was to the crank. 500, so like 500 at the rear wheels.
Oh, there you go.
580 at the crank.
Watch the video for the official tally because our memory might not be correct.
True.
It's fast.
Fast.
Does the car have subwoofers?
It does have
Subwoofers.
subwoofers.
It has woofers.
Full Alpine stereo system, amplified door speakers, 6.5s in the doors.
Bluetooth.
It's got Bluetooth. It's got Apple connectivity. It's got everything probably your modern car has. I mean, it's a modern Alpine deck. So.
Vintage AC. I mean, you get in this thing, you're sitting on Cadillac leather, power seats. You're riding on brand new modern suspension. It's literally like getting into a brand new car, except for it looks like this.
Yeah. Forge line wheels, Wilwood brakes. The list is really extensive. We also Chris and I did a build sheet video. If you haven't seen that one and you're anticipating possibly winning this car, definitely check that out. See everything that's under the hood, behind those tires. The suspension on this thing is crazy. In and out of this car has been pretty much 100%
Yeah, every piece of this car has been massaged, and
Just
we
about.
went through the whole thing tip to tail in that video. So watch that one, watch the dyno video if you're not familiar with this car. If you're watching this, you're probably really familiar with this car.
I would assume so.
Yeah. Are we ready to call them?
I'm ready to call him.
How long have you guys been doing these giveaways?
We've been doing it 2+ years. This will be the 10th time we've given away a car or cash. And we've been
like
doing it
2.5.
since end of 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.5 years. Number 10. This is big. Number 10 is like,
Yeah.
I feel like this is a milestone.
That's a
too.
milestone for sure.
What are some of the old cars you guys have given away?
Yeah, we'd have to walk down the hall of winners, but we did. Let's see, it started from the beginning. It was a 69 Camaro RS, then it was the 57 Chevy.
65
one of my
Mustang.
favorites right there. Then we did the 65 Mustang 5.0.
Yep.
And then it was the Cobra after that.
Cobra.
Cobra after that. Then the 72
Chevelle.
Chevelle 454.
Yep.
That was kind of a famous car. That was a good one. Then we did, what was after that?
Is that Felton's Camaro after that?
Then we did the LS1 Camaro.
Yep.
Then we did the Mustang. And then we did.
Oh, there was another Chevelle in there somewhere. 66.
Oh, the 66. We forgot that one.
66, I think, was after the Cobra.
Yep. That's
and
right.
then there was
And then it was the Camaro.
Camaro,
Then
Mustang,
the Mustang.
Mopar,
Then the 69 Charger.
and then this.
And then this, number 10.
Yeah.
We try to cover like all the interests because you get Chevy guys, you get Ford guys, you get Mopar guys. So we try to mix it up.
For sure.
I personally prefer the Chevys and the Chevelle. This might be my favorite one so far.
Well,
I mean, the 57 was up there as well.
The 57 Chevy was awesome. I was gonna say also, I feel like we've done 3 Chevelles, but that 66 was very different than
Much different car.
The 71 and the 72.
Yeah.
These have both been black. Obviously, this one is way more modified than that first 454 SS we did.
454 was pretty original. It was just like rebuilt engine and
a
cammed.
beast, though.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
super powerful and like show quality
For sure.
restoration and paint on that car. But it was definitely more original
Yeah.
than this thing.
Yeah, this one's definitely more Resto mod, in and out. You
Yep.
sit in it, you know that you're not in an original car, that a lot of that stuff has been replaced and fixed.
Great question here. If you could repeat it so everyone could hear it. So
Sure.
if the winner wants the cash, do you still give the car away?
No. So there's just one grand prize winner, and they choose between this car right here or $50,000 in cash. If they do choose the cash, typically we sell the cars. I might keep this one. I don't know. I really like this one, so we may keep this one. It all depends. I mean, nothing really. We try not to make those decisions until somebody chooses either the car or the cash. And of course, we're not a lottery. We're here to give cars away, so we hope that people take the cars every time.
And we want to do new cars. I mean,
We need the garage space.
Yeah.
Take
so,
the car.
I'm sure there's tons of interest in this, and I'm sure a lot of people would love us to do this exact car again, but it might, who knows, it might be another year before we do another one, or it could be longer.
Yeah. And obviously we have the 64 Corvette up right now,
Yes.
Which is a beautiful car. If you haven't seen that one, go check out our page, however you're listening and watching right now, go and find some videos about our 64 Corvette. That thing is a work of art.
Lots of videos coming on that too.
Yeah, we're supposed to do
Tons
the
of
build sheet video on that, so we'll get it up on the lift, and we'll do tip to tail on that one as well.
Yep. Ready to call?
Let's call.
How fast does it go?
How fast does it go? I don't think
Fast.
we're legally allowed to put a number on it.
I
Okay.
responded and put infinity.
It goes
There you
the legal limit in California, but if you take it in
definitely does
Mexico, I'm
65.
sure it'll go 150, 160 easily.
I've heard.
I don't know.
That's the rumor.
Yeah.
All right, we ready to call?
I'm ready to call.
Let's call.
All right.
All right, guys, keep your phones on. It could be you.
Facebook, Instagram. See you guys on the other side.